Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am here with another plan with me. I had to look at the calendar. And be like, okay, what are we planning for? And I have actually forgotten what we're planning for. But I only remember because I was like, oh, which kit am I going to use? Because there's two kits that can work for this week. Like, very much. So, I'm trying to find my date dots here. Come on, date dots, where are you? There we go. Found them. So it was between this one for Cinco de Mayo and then obviously the Force kit for May the 4th. So I decided that I'm going to hold off on that May the 4th kit and use it in my 52 weeks planner. So we're doing this kit. So let's get into it. All right. Let's take a peek-see back at some weeks. Let's see what's going on. So current week is this week right here, Easter week. Having good. I had no idea what to put under shenanigans for like this week, so I just kind of tracked how I was feeling that day. Kind of just, it has been a week. That's all I gotta say. It's been a week. And I hope it ends here because we have adventures to go on this next week. And if it doesn't, I'm not going to risk going on a little road trip to get to an aquarium. Luckily, I mean, currently right now we have it scheduled for here. But if it's not going to work for that day, we can obviously like shift things. So anyways, it has been a week. We've had kids not feeling well and just house items and stuff. So, but we're going to talk shop. We're going to talk shop in this. And then the following week is going to be this ice cream shop. So we are planning for May 2nd through the 8th. That's what it is. So, love the colors in this kit. I am a huge, like, give me all the tacos. Give me all the tacos. Okay. Apparently, I thought I had myself cleaned up pretty well over here in my little filming area. But as I start moving stuff, I'm like, come on. Let's work here. So, Fiesta like there's no mañana. That's right. Except I would rather nap. That is kind of what I would do. Okay, so this last week was TPC. And here we go. Yeah, totally glitter. Gonna go for the glitter. So this last week was TPC, and holy bananas, Batman. Y'all, you kept me busy. That is for sure. And I thought I went into this super prepared. Okay, so the only things I do not prepare ahead of time, well, it used to be where I wouldn't prepare like albums ahead of time. I'd make them to order because they're so easy. I mean, it literally is print a very quick cut and put it on the album. And so I would batch those. But this go around, I decided to actually have limited stock. And one of the reasons is because we are getting ready to move and I am getting low on stock. So instead of placing an order right now, which probably would not get to me on time, for our move, I'm just opting to do just small limited amounts of albums at this time. And I will tell you, one, that cut back on a lot of work for me. So this lady has got to keep going. And then let's find, where do we have a 2? Albums, sorry. And then I also, normally I don't pre-make a ton of freebies, but this time I did, and I still had to go back and print more freebies, which is completely fine. So I thought I was actually really, really good to go, and everything. Yeah. And the other thing that I make to order, obviously custom scripts I have to make to order. I can't make those until you guys give me the words you want and the fonts and sizes you want. So there's that. And then planner covers. All planner covers are made to order. So there are a few things that kind of slow down getting orders out as quickly as possible. But I don't think it's like that bad. I have a handful. Oh my gosh, come on, lay down. I have a handful of orders left to work on, and the majority of those are planner cover orders. So I have to finish those up, and then we will be done with TPC orders, which I'm really thankful for, because we're going into the new cycle of May TPC, which, you know, I'm probably like a little bit on the crazy side because we are going to be moving and stuff, but we will still have the house here. So it's kind of like we are last thing in, first thing out. So the last thing to be packed up is going to be the office, and the first thing to be unpacked is the office. So that way we can get moving. What that means for the shop, I probably won't have as many releases this time as I have in the past, and I am trying to get better at what's the word? Planning out my releases even further in advance, and really scheduling those out and deciding what I'm going to release, and having everything really, really prepped and ready to go, like already in inventory, not just sitting on my desk waiting to be filed away. Like we're talking, it's already filed away in the inventory counters before they come in, and getting better and better and better at that. It just takes time when you're the only person having to do it all and stuff. And then obviously getting better at planners. So holy cow, we restocked planners. Everybody was like, yes, please, can I have them? And so yeah. Okay, real quick, I'm kind of thinking, let's see, when was the last time we did it? I'm looking back here. Okay, we did it here. But I'm almost tempted to move like this up. Okay, we're gonna kind of block again. We're not gonna color block, but we're gonna kind of block things. Well, I guess I should say that we are going to kind of color block, but it's really kind of hard with the glitter headers being only 4 colors, and then me having the full 7 colors here. So I just match them up with the date covers up top. That seems to work the best. So what was I saying? Totally forgot what I was saying. Oh, planners. They knocked it out of the park. Holy cow. I mean, you guys, if you followed me on Instagram, if you're in my Facebook group, if you're in the TPC planner group, you will have seen the very large Jenga style tower we had going on with boxes. It was pretty fun. And that wasn't all of them. There's still more to come. And some planners ended up selling out, which, I mean, we have the other style options available. And here's the thing. Every time I think I know what's going to start being popular, or what I think is going to be popular, it doesn't work that way. I get told by sales stats that, Amanda, you were wrong. This is what the people wanted this time. And I'm like, well, geez. That's not what my previous sales stats told me people wanted. So always learning, always an adventure, and I am completely fine with that. So we do have to restock some more, but we are waiting on some more coils to come in, because you can't really make planners without coils. However, we have started offering all of our planners in an unpunched version. So we don't have the mechanism yet to punch for discs. It is on our list. It was on our list to do early this year, but because of the printers going out and us needing to obviously have a printer, that's far more important than options, because if I don't have a printer, how can I punch for discs, right? So it had to be put on the back burner to buy one that is later in the year. So here in my shop, we save up for all of our equipment. That's how I have decided to operate my business, which means sometimes things get put on hold, and that is okay. and it just will come at a later time. But people have been asking for, oh, which one do I want to do as the bottom thing? I think I'm going to do this one as the bottom. So people have been asking, are you ever going to offer your B6 or your weeks unpunched? And I was like, well, not at this time. And part of that reason was because of the whole printer issue. And so I was like, well, now that we have an amazing printer, let's go ahead and get this. Let's get this going. I am going to keep a lot of the food items for the second half of the week. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So now that we have an amazing printer, it was a lot easier to do. It was a lot easier to put into the manufacturing schedule. And because at the end of the day, that's what we do. We're manufacturing them all. We print them, cut them, punch them if need be. We coil them. So Thursday, favorite box. So I love tacos. I love salsa. I love chips. That is no secret whatsoever. So it is going on my Thursday box, which is my favorite box of the week. But now you can get all of the planner options with or without tabs. So if you wanted the tabs, because some people don't want the tabs, or they already have their own tabs that they really like, and you can get them unpunched so that you can punch them for your rings, or you can punch them for your discs, and stuff. So we've started offering that, which I think is a great compromise to the entire situation of everything going on. And yes, my plan is to bring discs to the shop. When? I'm not entirely sure, because there's just a lot that hangs in the balance of all of that. So, so sale was great, which blew me away, because I'm going to give you a little background stuff. Even months have a tendency to not be as big for us as odd months do. Well, I sat out last month's sale because we were sick in February and needed to catch up, which I'm really glad that I did, because it did allow me the opportunity to jump forward. And that was a big crash, boom, bang. I will be right back. All right, I am back. I apologize for that. I had a kid come downstairs who was bringing something from upstairs, downstairs. He gets all the way. He's like 98% of the way where he needs to be. And the dog gets in his way, and he tripped over the dog because she likes to be under people's feet. And she's not a small dog. She's our German Shepherd. So she likes to be under feet all the time. And that's just her thing. So we had to have a little discussion about when somebody's moving something big, to help watch out for the animals that like to get under your feet, because obviously the pug likes to get under feet and the cat likes to get under feet. So really, honestly, it's just any animal in this house of mine likes to get under some feet. Okay, so I'm really glad that I had taken last month off from any sales, because it did allow me the opportunity to get ahead and implement some things that were long overdue in all of this. So now it's just about staying on top of that and making sure that I can still implement those and continue those on with such a rigid timeline for a sales schedule. So we'll see. We'll see. This will be the first time since implementing some new things. We'll see if it works or if I will have to further make some modifications. So, okay. I'm actually really kind of liking this. We're going to still go off with the color block, but remember our whole Post-it note situation we had not too long ago? I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so we can see this just a little bit fuller. I am in desperate need, you guys, And I really need to take a day and just do it and give my kids and my husband the reins of being like, okay, you guys need to take over the entire house situation. You guys need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this. Because I need to focus in. I really need to get my sticker stash more organized. Okay, so a couple months ago we had done a ooh, would that brown work? We did a where I did Post-its every day, but there's only 6 Post-its, so that might work. That might work. We're gonna hold that one off to the side. I'm looking specifically for my brown functional palette that we released that has the sticky notes in it, but I can't remember where I placed them. Anyways, kits only come with 6 sticky notes, but I wanted a 7th one, and I was like a little remiss that I couldn't use a 7th one. That is too dark. And so, you know, I was like, what do I do? And I didn't even think about pulling in something from my monthly functionals or the new functionals. Okay, so let's see here. That's closer, but I think at the end of the day, it's going to be this one. This one that's on here. Okay, and that gives me the ability to use a sticky for every single day. So I don't pre-print. Oh geez, I can't even talk. I don't do like, oh, what layout am I going to do this week? I kind of like just jump on here and try and get the feel for it. Like what is this gonna feel like? What haven't I done in a while? So I don't think too far ahead, because sometimes that stifles the creativity of what I'm laying down. I mean, I get it. It's a lot of the same repetitive stuff. But just trying to, God, what's the word I'm looking for? Instead of it being the same layout every single week, I'm trying to change it up, which I think I've been pretty good about doing, and doing different things, especially when it comes to like the mystery kits. Like when we did the mystery kit at the beginning of the month, I was like, oh, let's really kind of like do a color block without being a color block. It was like all 7 colors were on each day, which I thought was just amazing and brilliant. And I really enjoyed it. And I just thought I felt like every day that I sat down to plan on that, I felt that it was just, it felt nice. It felt easy. Okay, so this is not quite exactly the same shade of brown, but because it's further away from this one and further away from this one, I don't think you can really tell the difference, and I am completely okay with that. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, I have all of these 3rd boxes, and I definitely want to use them, but I'm trying to figure out. Okay, let's start here. We're gonna do these all down in a line so that we can match things up. So I love this page right here that kind of has just a mixture of all your different kinds of boxes. I love using these in the sidebar. Sometimes I'll even use these during the week if I have a really long to-do list. And then, you know, half boxes, and then obviously the lines, but sometimes you don't even need a line. Sometimes just having a blank box is kind of what you need. And so, yeah, so let's go ahead and do this, because I really enjoy this. And then we'll alternate on this last little part because I have some of the extra colors. Yeah, I just feel like color blocking this week. Normally I don't color block. I'm not a big color blocking person, but every once in a while it gets me. It gets me. So, okay. All right. And then before I forget, we want to put down the weekend banner. Sure hope I was in frame for that entire thing. I didn't even look up at my thing. Okay, so we have this little bit of space left, and I'm thinking it's calling for quarter boxes. At the end of the day, it's calling for these stitched quarter boxes, and this makes my color blocking soul very, very happy. Like I said, it wouldn't be, it's not a true color block because there's only 4 colors of glitter headers, but you know what? Tomato, tomato, I don't really care. I still call it a color block because at the end of the day, this is what I have. And I really, really enjoy this. So I really enjoyed writing everything down as the week went by and stuff, and having like a good mix. Now I will be honest with you. Sometimes I wish I knew like ahead of time to like maybe like one day like omit a full box or something. Obviously not for like this spread. If you omitted a full box, it will look kind of choppy. But like especially when I do my staggered spreads, omitting a full box, if I knew how busy that day was going to be, you know, sometimes I wish I had a crystal ball to see in the future. All right, so let's go ahead and get our sidebar done. How have I been doing my sidebar? I don't even know how I've been doing my sidebar. Okay, so I've really enjoyed it this way, and I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that because then I know that both of these fit. So where is my, oh yeah, we are definitely going with the pink. Alrighty. And then this gives me a chance to put whatever header I need on here. Okay, so this is gonna be a really crazy week. Not entirely sure what is gonna be happening. And I'll get to that in the later week's video. But I'm just not, did I do another, yeah, I did. Okay. No glitter header for sure. Okay, no glitter header. So that means I can put this glitter header down here too. So that's a little bit of shop talk for ya. I hope you enjoyed it. With like things going on in the back. Oh, I am working on a couple of projects, which I'm super excited about. And I can't wait to, like, we're months off from it, but I'm just working. And when you work on a project and it's just super exciting. Oop. I think I need to move things up. When you're working on a project and it's super exciting, like there's just no better feeling than seeing it all come together. In fact, I'm working on a couple of projects, so that makes it super exciting, because that means things are happening. And I couldn't be more thrilled with the things that are going on, and just, yeah. So get excited, because you should. And they will start to reveal themselves, and it will be amazing and wonderful, and we'll just have a good time in the planner world. How's that sound? All right, let me go ahead and clean this stuff up here real quick so I can move it off to the side. Obviously did not use any of my half boxes or anything like that, the pattern ones, because we were color blocking today. So yeah, and then I gotta file this bad boy back, but let's go ahead and open it up and take a look-see. Oh geez, it looks amazing. And I don't think that brown clashes too much, because this is, God, what is it? Like the opaqueness is not as much. So like, you know, bring it down how saturated it is when designing. And that was done on purpose. So like when you write on them, and I feel that blends very well. So I'm thrilled. I can't wait until this week comes, because it's just gonna be bright, in your face, wonderful colors, and you know, maybe it'll inspire me to make some street tacos for dinner that night. So, all right, you guys, if you liked everything, make sure you check the description box, because that's where everything will be linked up. Obviously, it was kits from my shop, planner from my shop. Where's the tweezers? Where did the tweezers go, man? Tweezers. Tweezers are from Perfect Prints Co. Links will be down there. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure to leave a comment. Click the notification bell. All those fun things, because I love interacting with you, and I hope you enjoy watching my videos. And as I always say, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.